Hello, my crafter friends. It's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I am going to be doing my process video for the gift list, which is technically my day 4 prompt. So I just put up my day 1 prompt on Monday, and I've decided I wanted to do this particular page first because when I was completing the pocket pages, I already had this one done. And you see it in the video, so I figured, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and load this one first so they have a reference point for what this one looks like. And then when I did my pocket pages, I wanted those pages to match inside, so, or at least coordinate, I should say. And so that's why I'm doing this page first. You'll see here that I am going to show you how I put this together, and I really love how it turned out, so I hope you like it too. The first thing that I did was I was going to cut out the word gift list from my silhouette with this black and white paper. And when I did that, I really liked how it looked on the black and white paper versus how the little cutouts looked. So I thought, well, I'm just going to use the negative side of it and just use gold glitter paper, and I attached it to the back side of the black and white paper so that when you see the front, it looks like the words are in glitter gold paper. And then when I did that, though, I did have to take all of the little tiny little pieces that came from the cutout. So when you cut out like the word L, the letter L, the little bubble on the bottom needed that little piece kind of glued in there. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just gluing in the little pieces that were missing from the negative side. And when I get this all glued down, I am going to show you just a better picture of a kind of a close-up picture. But I just wanted to show you the process of kind of what I did to get these glued down. So just literally I'm just using my glue stick and I'm just trying to get them glued down with that little pick that I have. And it was a little bit time consuming, but I think ultimately how it turned out was so cute that I don't even care how long it took me. And so there is a close-up picture of what it looks like. And like I said, I think it turned out really pretty. And then once I actually got all of those pieces glued down and things, I had to now cut it to fit into the Happy Planner. So I'm just measuring here and making sure that it's going to fit. And it was a very hard for me to cut it, so I kept having to measure because I did not want to have to redo all of that again after going through all of that. So when I finally cut it out, it worked perfectly, and I just made sure that, again, everything was lined up correctly before I cut that because I did not want to have to do it again. All right, so there it is. It's in the perfect size now, and what I'm going to do, you'll see that when I cut it, I did cut it so the gift list was a little bit off-centered, and the reason that I did that was because I knew the hole punches would have to go on the one side. And then I also wanted to punch a hole, and that you'll see here in a minute why I'm doing this. But again, that was a little bit hard too to punch that hole. I was actually talking to my sister Google Hangouts, and I was like, I don't want to cut it. I don't want to cut it because I was so afraid that I was going to punch it in the wrong spot. And I'm like, I don't want to punch it yet. And she's like, just do it. So thanks, sis, for giving me the confidence to just punch the hole. And it worked perfectly well, so it turned out great. All right, so I'm going to cut this piece of paper, and I'm using this as the pull out that you'll see here in a second, but I'm also going to be using just a scrap piece of paper to make sure that when it's pulled out, it still has the pretty paper in the back instead of the planner paper. All right, and that's all going to make sense here in a second when I get more of this done. So, all right, so here it is. I'm just taking a piece of the scrap paper and I'm going to put that down on the calendar. So again, I'm using the calendar as my base so that when I turn this page, it'll be the calendar for the following week. So this is on week 1, or week 1, which is day 1 through 4. And then on the back, it's going to be, starting day 5. All right, so I wanted to make a pocket using this paper and the little gift list. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting my red line tape down and gonna adhere that as a pocket so that when I can pull out that piece of paper, my gift list, just so that if anyone looks at my planner or something, it's not totally obvious there's a gift list there. All right, so you can see, yep, see how there's a pocket there now, and I'm going to be pulling that out. And then I just thought it would be cute if I wrote the words no peeking on the little pull out part. So I'm just taking some letter stickers here. These are like small little letter stickers I got out of some kit out of my stash. So I don't know exactly where I have these stickers at, but I did find comparable stickers to these. They were Tim Holtz, and I found them at Joann's, and I purchased them as well. And I show that to you in my page, my pocket page video that's coming out on Monday. All right, and then I wanted to just, of course, decorate it a little bit. And I took this gold polka dotted, foil gold polka dotted washi tape, and I put that down there. And then I put down this glitter washi tape that I've had in my stash for a couple years now. And it says "'Tis the season," so I thought that was really cute and appropriate because 'tis the season to give gifts. So I'm going to put that down at the bottom too. And then I wanted to put a couple of tags on there, and I have that tag that says Christmas delivery. And then I wanted to just make another tag that had the number on it, the day 4 number. So I took these little labels that I've had, and I bought these labels at Tuesday Morning, and unfortunately I didn't realize that the cut was off of them. So all of the cuts are off, but I think it's still going to work for the way that I want to use them. I'm only using them as kind of like accent pieces, so I think it works just fine. And I got it on sale, so oh well. All right, so then I'm using these gold foiled letter stickers. It's a thicker, and I'm using the number 4. I'm not sure why I'm off camera so much. Just getting that glue on there. And then apparently I got some glue on the outside. All right, and so I just decided to use those 2 tags. I was going back and forth on whether or not to put 3 tags or 2 tags or 1 tag, and I did decide to go with the 2 tags. I thought I would write "From you to Santa," and then that's really what it's going to look like once I get everything in here down. You'll see here in a second that it's going to look like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the actual gift list portion, the little pull out part. So you'll see here, I'm going to be, once I get that in here down and get that other tag in here down. And again, I just used my trusty Daiso double-sided sticky tape. All right, so that paper came from a paper pack. I believe I bought the paper pack Tuesday Morning, and it was a while ago, so they don't have it anymore. And it is just basically what reminded me of kind of like old accounting paper, and I wanted to use that. So I cut that to size to fit into the box, and then I'm going to decorate the top and bottom of the boxes because I can't have white space. God forbid there's white space. But first I'm going to do is I'm going to write down who, and then what, and then where, and then wrap on the top. So I did pencil it out first before I wrote it in pen. And then I'm just taking that paper and just doing kind of a cute little handwriting font on there. And I was debating on whether or not I wanted to do this on my computer or just do it using this scrapbook paper. And I decided I wanted it to be a little bit more handmade looking than actually making it on the computer. And I really love how it turned out. I think it looks really cute. And I did put 2 sheets in there. Both sheets have 22, so I have 44 gifts that I can give, which I don't usually typically buy that many gifts, so I think I should be okay. And the reason why I wanted to have this in here is I'm just documenting all of the gifts that I'm giving people. And I just wanted to have a kind of a cute little way to do that. And so that's why I'm putting this in there, so that I can document all the gifts that I'm giving this year. And then, so here I am going to be decorating the bottom piece. So I just took some of that red thin washi and I just cut little flags out of each side, make it a banner. And I wanted to add some glitter to the page, because what's a page without some glitter on it? So I took the glitter ribbon here and I'm just going to put some sticky tape down, and then I'm going to cut it. I used my cutter just because I wanted it to be as straight as possible. And then, because it was just a little bit too thick, so I just wanted to make it a little bit thinner. And apparently my cutter didn't make it straight enough. Okay, so then I'm just cutting out little flags at the both ends to make it a little banner again. And I obviously did it a little bit too long. Okay, and then I put that on top and it fit perfect. And I'm taking off that sticker and I'm going to put it there at the top, because I felt like that was a better title if it said presents. And since it was glitter, I had to use red line tape to get that sticker in here down, because it wasn't going to stick unless I use that really strong adhesive tape. And so that goes there, and then I'm going to just do a little bit more decorating on the bottom. I had another one of those little small stickers that said giving, and I wanted to use that as well. So it was just a little bit too thick though, so I just had to trim it down a little bit, because it had a lot of border around the word giving. So I was able to just get that trimmed up. And then I'm going to be using some of my border stickers that I bought at Hobby Lobby last year, add a little bit of gold glitter to the bottom of the page. And what I did is I just trimmed the border sticker. It was one of those longer ones that go on the bottom. So I just trimmed it up to kind of fit into the spot. And then I had the giving in the middle. Now I'm going to use my red line tape to get that in here down. And I don't believe I showed this in the video, but I do in here the bottom down as well, because when I was putting it in and out of the pocket, it kept catching on the paper. So I did have to adhere that down as well. There's the finished product, and I think it turned out really cute, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to use it. And then it just slips right into the pocket, and that is it. And I'm going to put it in my planner. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check back every Monday and Thursday for new December Plan a Daily videos. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.